Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Frances Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today we're going to do a fry box with a bunny. I don't have a sample done, but one of my teammates, Jeanne, shared that on our page. And I absolutely love it, so let's go and make it. So I get the fry box die. And when it's a lot of score like that, I always like to use my crease pad. So first thing you're going to do is take your clear plate, put it in the bottom, your die, then your piece of cardstock, and this size die, it's exactly half sheet of cardstock. And I'm using crumb cake. Now this is the crease pad. It's kind of rubbery a little bit, and I like to use that when I get score. And I like to put the shim on top. This is just the paper that come in the back of our designer series paper, and that's what I use on top. Okay, so let's roll this through. Whoops. I get so many punch here, I don't know which direction to go. Okay, I'm gonna remove the big shot. And the reason why I like the crease pad, it really do my score very good. See, sometimes when I use another clear window, the score are not as good, and I love it. Put it that way. Okay, now I'm going to bring you down. So my camera, it's so, here we go. Let's bring this just a little. Okay, now I think we got it. So I'm going to leave this open. I'm going to use the big stamp, the hardwood background stamp. I'm going to use the same color ink, crumb cake. So it's going to be tone on tone. When it's a big stamp set, I like to leave it down on my table and then tap my ink on it. Make sure you ink it very good. You can use like chocolate chip, soft suede. I just want it tone on tone. So this is going to be my outside here. So I want the outside. Well, sideways. I want it sideways. This way. Now I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper that I don't have, but I'm going to reach for one so my hand won't get all filthy. Put it on top. And yes, you can use the brayer and roll it, or just push your hand on it. Then I'm going to remove this. Now we're going to do the front and the back, because we see the inside of the basket too, or the fry box, whatever we call it. Now I'm going to put that right here. And again, bring your paper on top. And the reason why I like to leave it flat there, when it's a big stamp set, I always say, if it's bigger than the size of your hand, it's better if you leave it flat. So this is going to be the outside. Now let's do the inside. Like I said, this basket we see partial. We don't need this part here. The part that it's and then go inside. We don't need this part, but this part going to be exposed. So I'm going to put that right here. And I don't know if you noticed, but I tried to match the lines, so I don't know if it's going to show, but see, I tried to match my line there. Okay, now let's assemble this, and then we're going to do our bunny. Okay, many ask me, which side do I fold, in or out? Where it's indent here, that would be, usually I would go this way, but then so I'm going to go the other way. It don't, yes, it make a difference sometimes because it won't a crack hole. So usually I would have went the other way, really. But it worked perfectly fine. You know what? That worked perfectly fine. So here, when it's curved, you don't want to push straight. You want to make sure to curve it. So you cannot fold it in two because you won't have the curve. So I like to put my glue inside the shorter flap. See, when it's shorter than the other? So I like to put my glue on the shorter flap. So, and I'm going to put the glue inside because I want that to go this way. I don't want this to go in the front because when you look in the front of it, you would see this. I don't like that. So I want this in the back so really it don't show. So let's put the glue here. And yes, I'm using fast fuse. Anytime it's a 3D, I like my fast fuse. It's so much stronger. Or you can use the red sticky strip. Now I'm going to bring this. I just want to make sure it stays flat good. I like to bring it up and then I know exactly where to go. If you bring the two pieces together in the bottom, it's perfect. Here we go. Now I can push this. So when you put your glue, you don't want to go all the way on the inside. Just put it on the side of it. And then I'm going to push this. So now voila, I got my little basket done. Now how are we going to decorate that? We're going to use the bird punch, and we're going to do two of the vine, the green, the branch. So you're going to need two of that. So I got one, and Magic got two. And the itty bitty accent punch, we got that little flower there. I'm going to do two in Tangelo Tango. And 1, 2, 3, 4 in So Saffron. So now what I'm going to do, where is my silly mat, my mat to glue? Well, I don't know where I put it. I just use it. It must have legs because I just use it. Oh, it's right here. So this I'm just going to use, and Tombow glue would be great too for that. I just going to, Tombow glue would work perfect. I'm going to put that right here. This is going to get snipped. So I just put it on my right side, and the top there, I'm going to put it on the left side. See? So one on the left, in the front, in the left, I mean the right, the top on the right. And then we're going to use glue dots that I know I had it here too. And we're going to go 1, 2, and then 3. And then again on top. Oops. Well, that didn't work. Here we go. So I'm going to put one there. And one over here. And one there. And then I got, this is the Regal candy dots. I wanted the dark purple, so that's the perfect plum in here. What I'm going to do with them, it's put it in the center of my flower. Should I bring it down a bit? So I go just under with my snip there. Here we go. Don't have much place to work here. Come back here. Here we go. Now we're going to try to push it hard. Here we go. See those pretty little flowers? I absolutely love that. The minute I saw it, the minute Jean shared that, I was like, can I have your permission to case that? Here we go, my friends. So now we get that. Let's do our bunny now. You don't have a clue what we're doing, right? Okay, for the bunny, what we're going to need, it's the extra large oval. So you're going to need two of that. So 1, 2. And you're going to need one of the 2-inch circle, all in white. And then you're going to need the little scallop, the 7/8 scallop. You're going to need one of that. And the tiny oval, you're going to need 2 in pink pirulette. And then with the owl punch, I want the small circle, so we're going to need 6 of them. So 1, and I should have cut a few in advance so we wouldn't wait, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. I just like, here we go. And then 2 more. Okay, I got the sponge in crumb cake, so we're going to sponge this just a little bit to give him a little bit of dimension. So this is his body. This is his feet. No, you don't have a head, because you're going to see. You get the head inside the box. And that's his little cotton tail here. And this is his little pad. Okay, now let's build him up. The cotton tail, we're going to use a glue dot. Put it in the top of the body here. His little iney, we should say. And then his little pad. This is going to be 1. And then 2. Okay, now for the little dots, what I'm going to do is Tombow glue. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One, 2, and then 3. 1, and then 2, and then 3. I like this because sometimes I struggle if I have to do a face, you know, but this is no face. And now what we're going to do is turn this around just on the top, and then again on the top. Whoops. And we're going to put his feet in his behind here. Voila. And we're going to tie him up right there. So we just need a little bit of snail. I could use a dimensional too. You know what? I use a 2-inch circle. I could have went a smaller, like 1 3/4 for the bunny, but I think that's gonna work. And I'm gonna add some, you know what? I don't want this wraps. I want this one here. Just some crinkle paper. And then I'm gonna be able to put my chocolate in. Et voila, my friend. How cute is this? So hope I inspire you to use your punch. Till next time, happy stamping, my friends.